I'm out of it. We're all out of it. It's day, what is it? Day 29? Day 29. The 29th day of the FLoB-a-thon Subathon. For your May the 4th, 2024. Left off at 15:55:05. Haven't had a single bit or sub today. The timer continueth without any interruption, I say. You're getting your big blood tested soon? No? Whenever I feel like it. Whenever I feel like getting up in the morning and leaving without having breakfast. You're getting poked with needles and peeing in a cup, I suppose. Which I assure you is not going to be a common mood for me to be in. A common mood for me to be in, though, is to continue walking to the far lands.
I like music.
Unfortunately, I don't have my lute.
Ask and you shall receive.
Casey Kaysen, 35 months with those prime Bezos bucks, and the first sub-resub of the day. Thank you very much indeed. You got the sub. Or have you got the woofs ready? Oh my god, there's a big tuft of what I'm assuming is keeper's hair that like came out of my sleeve or something. That was weird. Woofs, have you got your woofs ready? Too bad. Woof! There it is. There it is. I'm afraid the two of you who went early, you're now banned. Those were preemptive woofs. Not allowed. Got him. Alright. Continuing westwardly. You could say we're stabbing westward. Stabbing our way to the far lands. Here in Minecraft Beta 173. Speaking of the 90s, we did finally watch The X-Files, the movie. And the soundtrack. I had or still have the soundtrack. I can't remember if I had it on cassette. I got rid of all of my cassette tapes. Little did I know I would suddenly become interested in old cars that had cassette tape radio players. Or I have it on CD in my box of compact discs. But it was, the girlfriend was interested. It's a who's who of mid-90s musicians and covers for the X-Files movie soundtrack. And apparently, and I didn't know this, apparently in looking it up, there's a hidden track before track 1 on the CD. You have to rewind to find it. I don't think I knew that. Alternately, or I had it on cassette. Although I think by 1998 or 1996, whenever it came out, I feel like I had a CD player by then. Apparently this is common knowledge for all of you. You're like, yeah, there's two tracks. The girlfriend liked the movie. Even though she not too commonly likes the episodes. Which I feel is common enough. I did not know that it was originally written and intended to be like the finale of the whole show. But then like during production of the film, they got word that they got like renewed and would be continuing with the show, so they had to like rewrite it, the ending. Which is the ending felt a little bit like, oh, okay, that escalated quickly. The X-Files. Fight the future. All this knowledge and trivia I'm accessing with the power of the internet. That I did not know at the time. I also had the music from the show album, Songs in the Key of X. D&D, we had to rent it on Amazon. Because it's only available on, like, Disney Plus to stream. But now I can continue watching The X-Files. How was yesterday's Thai food? It was good. It was a lot. It's kind of a small hole-in-the-wall place. It was kind of weird when we got there. They, like, asked if we had any reservations, and we're like, we didn't know we would need reservations. So, because apparently they were reserved up, they gave us the fancy table, which is like an Asian style sit down on the floor table sort of deal, except it was like up in an elevated. So that was kind of uncomfortable for me, what with my long legs. And the fact that I can't sit crisscross applesauce without my feet falling asleep. The fancy section, you know, the part without the furniture. But other than that, the food was good. But then also by the time we left, there were still, like, tables available, so I don't know how truthful the, do you have reservations part of the story was, but that's fine. Well, we got leftovers today. Yeah, the girlfriend posted the picture in Discord. That's why, I mean, other than the fact that she used her, like, wide-angle iPhone lens, that's why it looks weird. Because I'm sitting crisscross. And my legs couldn't fit under the table, so I had to, like, kind of sit back from the table. The table could have been, like, 3 or 4 inches higher. Had I known, I would have still worn my sweatpants for more flexibility.
You have absolutely no idea how this game is played, do you?
No.
Talaluda, 43 months in the subtub and resubscribing 6 months in advance. Now that is some confidence. Thank you very much, Talaluda. Subtub. Yeah, they gave us like so much food. We'll have plenty leftovers for dinner tonight. Your thing completely lapsed. You had it on 6 months renews already. Oh, there was. I did get an email from Twitch about some subscriptions changed. Are you from a country that's not the United States or paying in a currency that is not USD? Ah, that'll do it. They changed the pricing structure. They don't say it outright, but in the email it lines up with when they changed the pricing structure. And then I guess because the price changed, most credit cards don't allow for like recurring billing to like change the price, so it like dropped you. I got the broadcasters got the email, and then they'd say that if anybody subscribes, you'll be able to keep your streak. But yeah, I don't know. This is a Twitch problem, but I'm glad you're back, because I'm sure there were quite a few subscribers who got booted who don't know that they got booted. And now I don't get their revenue. But yeah, they don't say that that was the problem, but the date lines up with when they changed the international price structure for subs. Discord booted you. Mid-conversation. Did you miss how your dinner at Chili's went? Chili Willy. Kind of. I talked about how we were sat at the special table. The Japanese style table. Sitting on pillows. Although, I guess, I don't know, is that how it works in Thailand as well? Is that like not just a Japanese thing? Didn't realize they had that at Chili's today. Really, really dedicating yourself to the bit, Cone. I did, like, strangely, we did see a Chili's commercial at some point watching something, and like they showed like the food and stuff, and they still apparently have those plastic like mugs. They look like beer mugs, but they're made of plastic, and they still serve their food on those like plastic pseudo wicker baskets, but they're made of plastic. I haven't been to a Chili's in forever, but just the fact that they still use all the same stuff like that they always have. It's like nearly fast food. We're going to a Thai place for Thai food. Not the one that you went with us. That was near my old place. No, no baby back ribs. I got the ginger chicken, and the girlfriend got the pineapple fried rice. Spicy level 3. Yes, the one where Mock had too much sake, and like the thing he ordered was not what he thought it was. He ordered like a calamari salad, and he thought it was going to be fried calamari, but it was just like... It wasn't raw calamari, but it was like just plain steamed calamari. Went through a lot of boats. Yes, you didn't have anything. I mean, it was the only place to eat near my place. A nice little island. It's supported by the ground, so that's good. You don't got to worry about it floating away. Oops. What else is new? What's up? What's the haps? The haps instances. That's not a shovel. That's a shovel. That's not a knife. That's a spoon. Heard any good rumors lately? Is that... I did read that. I didn't read that part, but I read that Take-Two fired, like, a bunch of their staff overall, but including, like, 70 people who were working on Kerbal Space Program. Which is really interesting, being as how they acquired those people. And the Kerbal Space Program project. But are they now? Is it official that they're stopping development of Kerbal Space Program 2? Oh, it's just a rumor. Wait, you presented it as fact. Kerbal Space Program 2 is stopping development. Full stop. Please advise. Full stop. Okay, so they haven't officially said Kerbal Space Program 2 is ceasing development. Oh, I did ask for rumors, true. Then you gotta say, I hear... Yeah, I don't fathom they'll be able to really continue much development if they fired the majority of the team who were working on it. Yeah, now I really am glad I didn't buy it, and I don't want to buy it, because even if I would say me purchasing it would support the people making it, now is certainly definitely not the case, because they all are out of a job. You're waiting for them to pull the plug on City Skyline 2? Is that also under Take-Two? Or is that just also in general? Because they're having development problems. It's gone even worse than KSP2. What else does Take-Two have that would concern us? If anything. Too much. Were they bought by Embracer? Or no? Because now Embracer is changing its name because everybody hates the name and knows what they're up to. They take too much. Who has Wreckfest? That's THQ. You could understand how I'm confused between the two. THQ, Take-Two. They sound very the same out of the mouth. Everything is going cool and good here. THQ was bought by Embracer, right? Probably. I don't know anymore. Nordic now owns all of THQ. Yes, but who owns Nordic? EA, probably. Roll 7? I don't know Roll 7. I'm assuming it's a tabletop gamey. Just based on the name. Oh, they may. Oh, yeah. We tried those games. I wish I liked them. Both Ollie Ollie World and then that, like, skating, like, bullet hell game. That was just too much for me. Yeah, the roller derby murder. Murder bowl. Murder bowl. I will have the murder bowl of pineapple fried rice. Ooh, excuse me. Wow. Going on a perfect diagonal really does weird things to the water. Ooh, excuse me. Oh, goodness. I should have made tea before I started. I'm Chillard Willard. Alright, here's a question that I'm pretty sure y'all are not going to be able to help with. So now that's a challenge I've thrown down. It's also kind of difficult not to get too specific. What kind of tea? I don't know, I didn't make it. I would have made, I like my throat coat tea. Um. Oh, excuse me. that wasn't the question. So the girlfriend has to do a capstone project for her bachelor's degree. And having a difficult time coming up with something to do. And was going to work with somebody, but that has fallen through because they just weren't available to help. And the problem she's experiencing is a problem that I very, very deeply understand and can appreciate. Is that she doesn't feel passionate about anything. She doesn't have a specific interest in any one, like, thing.
That's what she says.
That's what she says. Look at that tree. It fits perfectly in that hole. So anyway, she's looking for assistance from me. And so therefore I'm incapable of doing so. So now I'm asking for your assistance. What does the project have to be about? Forestry? Or parks management? Anyway, it has to be like a single project. The problem with who she was working with is that they had a bunch of little projects, little jobs, but it has to be a single project with like a deliverable, or like an end state. Forestry, parks and recreation, environmentalness, natural resources. I don't know about, well, it just depends. Wood carving, honestly, I mean, one of the problems she's having is that, and I think this is true as well, there should be like a library or like a history of all the previous projects students have done. How long does she have to complete it? Is field work expensive? I mean, kind of field work, sort of. But like the majority of people, because it's primarily a forestry department, do forest land, forest, what is it called? Plans, like forestry plans, where like you find somebody who has a plot of land, you know, X amount of acres, and you go out and you do a survey and you come up with a plan for how to use those resources, either harvest it or keep it or maintain it, or sell it, or the value, you know, like that, like a professional. That's what the majority of people do. She doesn't want to do that because she doesn't want to go into forestry. Would a survey project be applicable? Yes, but it has to be like for somebody. like she can't just go out and be like, I'm going to do a survey of this random land. It has to be like for a company or a landowner or a parks department. she necessarily doesn't also want to do all, like, field work. Like, it could be, like, get rid of all the invasive species on this 10-acre bit of land. But she really doesn't want to, for 200 hours, be digging up blackberry bushes. The guideline is that it has to involve 200 hours. I mean, that's a loose, it doesn't like exactly, but that's like a loose guideline of the scope, the size of the project. What is she interested in? That's the source, one of the sources of the problems is that she doesn't know. She likes animals and would like to do something with animals, but they, at their school, don't really have an animal wildlife department. And most wildlife projects, studies take place via, like, the big universities, and they have their own grad students and, you know, pools of people to choose from. They're not just going to take some random community college student. And it's also not something that she has to start in June about, and it has to be done by the time she graduates in December. Well, now that's a clean spawner, although I don't think it has any chests. Based on the my initial survey, I don't believe this one has any chests. Oh, or it does. Or it does. There's some weird geometries happening here. Okay, or not. Not a single chest was had this day. Oh, this is like the cleanest spawner I have ever seen. It's just perfectly rectangular. It's got not a single chest to be seen. That's just weird. There's a screenshot. Okay. No. For $1.
I like music.
Unfortunately, I don't have my loot.
Avalanche. Thank you for 35 months in the subtub and another 2 minutes on the timer. Spooky noises. Are you guys on the main side of the sound? We're south sound. This dungeon is dry. She could do a native plant survey for a given parcel of land and determine what plants are present. I mean, that has that also feels kind of like the for who sort of thing, and for what end. Are there any super fun sites? The problem with that, if you want to do work there, is that it takes a long time. And like I said, she has to like start in June. Like if you want permission to do something, even like volunteer wise, a lot of those organizations have their long bureaucratic channels that you have to go through. Drive a Google Map car. Yeah. Okay. We just got to get in contact with Bezos. Not Bezos, the other guy. Urban Tree Canopy Survey. Mr. Google. Samuel Googleson. Some of the local tribes have NR projects. What's NR projects? Oh, natural resource. I mean, she's worked. Oh, one of the summer jobs she had was with the tribe. But again, that's another sort of thing in her experience that just takes a long time. Meta-analysis. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, for example, another project that somebody did is that they just made signs, like made those signages identifying at a park the different species of trees and plants to, like, put along a trail. Like, that was a project. If we reach 15,000, could we quadruple the time? Oh, you mean with the charity? I feel like it would be cheaper and more than quadruple the time just to give me the 15,000. Or the additional 7,000, whatever. Make a papier-mâché volcano. Yeah, I mean, she has, like, some things she's reaching out to. So, like, she has some ideas. Maybe not ideas, but, like, people. Basically, yeah, the problem is she can't seem to, like, have any ideas. Like, I want to do this. So she's, like, having to go to these people or department heads or landowners or whatever and be like, what do you need? She also doesn't want to do that. She did that. She did, as part of a project, planting saplings. And that's actually very hard and annoying work to do. Why they often give it to people who are immigrants. Is nobody applying for this grueling and tedious job that pays only minimum wage? People just don't want to work anymore. Well, that's... Hyman's, that's actually a project she's doing for a class right now, so that doesn't count. That's why she's running out to the store. I just picked up a bunch of distilled water, and she's got to get some sort of large containers to test the soils in. Careful, Wolfie! I already did use the test to test my blueberry soil. It's got a pH of 6. And it needs a pH of like 4.5 to 5. So I added sulfur pellets. It's pronounced f. My soil f. Or peat moss. I also got peat moss, but I don't want to like overdo it. But I might just mix in some peat moss as well. Banana slugs. Ring, 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 ring. Banana slugs. Does it have to be with some organization or commercial enterprise? I mean... yes. Like, it can't just be like an independent project. Like, I'm gonna plant some trees in my backyard, you know? I mean, the problem with, like, studies, like you're saying, are they take, like, years. And, like, are actually probably already have taken place by, like, professional universities. And, you know, people doing doctorate work or, you know, like actual stuff. We all missed 15, 15, 15. Lacking. You recruited households who want to make a plan to add pollinators to their yards. Consultation. Planning. I mean, the problem there, again, is like, how would you go about doing that? Like, you know, go to somebody and be like, would you like to plant more pollinators in your yard? I can help you. And they're like, who are you with? I'm just a person. I'm just a guy. I'm not with nobody. I'm a student. I mean, that was the thing she wanted to do. Was like a public outreach events coordinator thing. But then the place she was working with, like, just hired a full-time person to do exactly that. So it's like, oh, I guess that can't be my project now. Set up a roadside picnic spot. See, the problem with all this, like, set up a garden, do this, is that, like, you would need to work with, like, the city or whoever owns the land and get, like, permits. And then there would also have to be, like, a budget. Like, she's not going to spend thousands of her own dollars to do something, you know, to, you know, like, make a new park. I mean, these are all ideas. Don't get me wrong. I appreciate the spitballing. I don't get what the university wants. Neither does she. There's been some lack of guidance in regards to this. But again, also, like, there's nothing that's particularly piquing her interest either. Yeah, I don't know. That's been a source of stress for her. In addition to the 22 credit hours she's taken this semester. Are we good on wheat? I'm fine with wheat. Why you worried about my wheat? Can she see examples of what other graduates did? Not really. Like I said, she was hoping there would be... Whoa, okay. Let's maybe not go down that way. That's gotten a little bit out of hand. That's a shame. But there's no really, like, history or database or something. But like I said, the majority of people do a forestry plan for somebody or someplace as their final project, like from start to finish. Simulating forest fires and mitigation techniques in Minecraft. Does this proposal have to pass an IRB? I don't know what an IRB is. Internal Review Board. No, no. It's just something that she has to do. Like, I think maybe get it okayed by her faculty person, whoever that's called. Advisor, thank you. I don't know why I couldn't think of, like, the person. The main person. Honestly, we just passed the last jitter offset, and it's made it easier. Because it's so much bigger, and we can deal with it easier. I mean, I guess there's block placement issues when I'm making the elevated hidey hole, but true. We did have to mod it a little bit. Erosion. It does not let me walk through blocks. No, it lets me see through blocks. Dawn on the final 15 hours. See? I can see through block. Nothing too interesting around here. What is your favorite plant? Plant? That's a tough one. I don't know. I like a good sunflower. The Springfield nuclear power plant? Oh yeah, I didn't even think of like fruits. I'm like trying to think of it like all the plants, like trees, flowers. Various grasses and shrubberies. Is a lichen a plant? Does it belong to the plant kingdom? Or is it something else? Where's Mamatsky when you need him? Favorite food plant? Oh. I don't know why that's even more difficult. I like a blueberry. I like a bloob. Although corn is very versatile, particularly with needing to be gluten-free. Khaki? What's you mean khaki? Like pants? Yes, it's tough to choose just one favorite of any topic or category. Alright. Favorite child? Destiny's. Oh! Shovel it up. Khaki equals persimmon. What's a persimmon? Alright, you persimmons. Let's go to sleep and back up the world.
You're not Nana. Nana's dead. Leave her alone!
Nighty night.
Nighty night. Uru Godingle. Which is how I'm going to pronounce your name forever. Thank you for 20 months in the subtub. Ooh! Wait, we're so close. 61,666.94 megabytes. That's special. Minecraft. Try it. I'm trying it. I've been trying for the last 13 years. Jeez. You know, I come up with evil numbers. Evil numbers. Who's ready with your woofs? Hey, woof, there it is. Jeez. Good gravy. The goodest of gravies. The good gravy indeed. Do I have a boat ready? I don't. Ah! Well, I thought that was the creeper, but it was it was Wolfie pushing me. Woofy. It was Woofy. Ah, alright. Good times. Oh, I got turned around. No worries. Well, good news, everyone. I mean, we don't know yet, but mostly good news. It was our good vibes. It was all of our concentrated thought power, even though we didn't come up with any really solid, actionable ideas. While we were doing so, the girlfriend says that she does have a new contact and is meeting with a potential person for whom she can do, possibly, her Capstone project. Possibly. Still pre-production here, but yay indeed. A glimmer of hope. Possible possibilities, possibly. It was our good vibes. Our good vibes. Our collective thought bubble. Will it involve forest mushrooms? I don't think mushrooms. We'll see. Hey, Sticky. The summer is now here and I haven't found an internship for my master's. Now we all gotta think together for a Sticky about a summer internship. Our powers combined? Our sticks combined? Of course, we have no idea what a Sticky is studying, but I'm assuming it's the sort of thing where you don't have to invent your own internship. You tend to seek pre-existing internships asking for applications. It's gonna be one of those days, is it, Wolfie? I don't know what any of those acronyms mean. Oh, NLP. I thought NLP was like My Little Pony thing. Software engineering. Bill Nye's Little Pony, yes. I mean, I don't know. You'd think there'd be a lot of internships. All these companies involved in language models and AI are all about making money and not about spending it. So here's some free labor. The internships have all been taken by the computers. Oh, good for you, A Sticky. You would not take an unpaid internship. Take that! Whatever that guy's name is. At OpenAI. Who's a real dingleberry. Bloop, 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 bloop. Using ML models to identify areas for wildfire management. Huh. What's ML? Machine learning, thank you. You already answered before I got a chance to ask. I feel like the problem with that is, wouldn't it take time? Like, isn't machine learning, it's gonna, like, get some things wrong? And that's how it learns from it? So it's gonna, like, get the wildfire management wrong? Oops. Oopsies. I guess next season we'll figure it out, maybe. We'll learn better. Phone. My phone's giving me static. Boy, I sure hope this goes someplace good. It doesn't. Oh, look at that. That's those two waterfalls. That's very interesting from this side of the mountain. Huh. I don't feel like digging straight through is a good idea. It doesn't seem to go anywhere. I think we gotta dig out or go around. Beans. All right. Oh, creepers. Huh. Yeah, I guess we gotta walk around. Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Oh, this is what I saw. This is like a little inclusion. It's not even like accessible from the outside. Kinda neat. Oh, Jesus, Wolfie. Get out of there. One of these inside-outside caves. Wolfie. 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 Look. Hey. There we go. No. Well, now... Very difficult to photograph. A sinkhole, if you will. And I have. And I did. Well, here's another one. Yeah, I saw a couple of these through the walls. That's why I didn't think it was a good idea to dig through. You'd end up just in another hole. Kind of neat. Very cavernous area. Yeah, there's a bunch of these sinky holes. Oh, Lord. We can go down here. Maybe. Wolfie doesn't. Yeah, Wolfie. Wolfie's the problem. Ah, dang it. Ah, Wolfie. Jesus. Oh, my God. You think this is safe? Good lord, what is happening here, indeed? Nope. Oh, I'm gonna need more pigs. My butter helmet! No! My butter helmet broke. Gone forever. Well, we got a load of backup. Guess while I'm here. But my hair was so smooth and silky. And buttered. Why do I keep climbing up is kind of my primary issue here. Let's go around here. I guess... Oh, gee. Careful, Wolfie. Please spawned. Or will spawn. He did. Alright, we did it. Good grief. Well, this was certainly a place, wasn't it? The land of many holes. Brr. Or the flaps, perhaps. Time is flying. 14, 14, 14. This FLoB-a-thon will be over before you know it. Oh, heard any good rumors lately? Oh. Oh, that's lava. I can tell by the pixels. Oh yeah, that whole Tesla thing. And there was like an Onion article where like Elon Musk lays off Tesla's entire brakes department. Ah. Funny because it's probably going to be true. But yeah, they laid off the entire supercharger division, which is very convenient and interesting now that all the major automakers have switched to the Tesla style charger standard. Real good and great. When we put all of our eggs in one billionaire's basket. In the USA, yes, but that's where I am, so that's what I'm aware of. Pig was dry. Indubitably. Action cam. We'll definitely use that wood. I did not make that jump. What else is new? That's non-Elon Musk related. You're relearning how to play the guitar. The guitar. Well, I never learned. Despite owning one. Spooky noises. Happy Orthodox Easter. I, for one, am looking forward to the unorthodox Easter.
I can go several days without rest if necessary. You cannot.
Dingle dangle scarecrow. Dingle dangle scarecrow. Thank you very much for the 5-sub bath bomb. Oh, did we all miss 14, 14, 14? Is that why you brought us back on the cusp? Thank you very much indeed. Bath bomb. 10 minutes back on the timer. Whew. Gosh darn it. Here it comes. Yay! Why did you do that, Wolfie? Oh, you dang it. I still gotta do my needlepoint. You guys gotta, like, find some how-tos on how to needlepoint anything. Like, I don't even know the way to move the needle pointedly. Or, like, the thread. Cross-stitch, that's the word. Cross-stitch. Whew. Ooh-wee. So cold. Oh.
This isn't funny.
It is from this angle.
Real Jellyman with a tier 2 sub. 4 minutes back on the timer. We'll be able to experience 14, 14, 14 again. Real Jellyman, 56 months in the tub. Much appreciated, sub tub. Oh. Oh, I missed it. Oh, you did. That was so late. Oh, well, whatever. We saw the first one. Or the second one. Maybe that was the third one.
Thanks
Here
for
it
letting me
comes.
sit in.
Ain't nothing to it.
May the 4th be with you.
I want to, like, jump out there, but I know I can't make it. Yay! There we go. We got the third one. We saw that happen. Live. Oh, that's... Yes, I searched specifically out a Star Wars GIF. Come on now, you think I just randomly throw whatever up there? Without any sort of meaning or forethought? Or artistic consideration? Yes? Listen. I don't need you to confirm. Here's an easy one. Here's an easy viewer interaction. What's the weather like? By everyone. Engagement. Dark. Rain. A lot of rain. And by a lot of rain, I mean 2 out of the 3 people who've answered. Blowy? What is going on, Potamisium? True, dark is not weather. Unless it is the clouds that are making it dark. There are a lot of people up at this late hour of the day talking in Celsius. All of Canada is Celsius? Is it? I mean, I guess, yeah, I guess they're kilometers on their speedometers. That would make sense. Listen, I did not know that. It makes sense. What about gas? Is gas by the gallon or is it by the pint? Or whatever. Canada uses litries. So what is a carton of eggs? 10 eggs? Metric eggs? They're cubes. We still do has pennies, yes. Girlfriend has a big jug, like one of those, like, water jugs, or like a water cooler full of coins that she's collected. We've just gotta, like, take to a coin star or something. If you have any cool pennies, it would not be worth it. It would not be worth it to go through all that. The old jug of coin. Well, maybe it isn't a jug. Maybe it's not that. Maybe it's a smaller thing. Now that I'm thinking about it, I have one of those jugs outside to help with watering the plants. Maybe that's what was in my mind. But it's just, it is a big, large jar of coins. And it is heavy, yes. Yeah, the ones you tip over and, like, you have to quickly get them on the water cooler, lest they spill everywhere. You used to have a 5-gallon jug full of coins? Use it as a boat anchor. Here's a question. I mean, there must be somebody either, like, who's 3D printed or it's an idea for ZK. A fitting for the end of one of those jugs to turn it into, like, a water can for plants. Although it must exist. I mean, it is
Good
very...
tea.
Oh, good tea.
Nice house.
Nice house.
Indeed.
There's a $10 tip. Thank you, TNT. The first and top tip of the day. I mean, it is heavy. It's got a handle. I'm able to move it around. I normally just fill it up and then, like, dump it on, like, our large bushes. Some of them don't have handles. Oh, one of them has handles. The offset, we recently, as in the last month, passed the last offset. We're at a half a block offset right now. As you can see. On day 15, and we are on day 29. We made a whole monument and everything. Now I just want to be able to fill the jug. Do that. No, put a thing on the cap or the top. And then when you tip it, it spray out like a watering can. Although I guess in that case, there would need to be like another hole for the air. Like a shower head, yeah. I mean, I guess there could be a hole on the attachment. Because it already goes glug, glug, glug when I tip it over. I mean, or I could just buy a bigger watering can. The one I have is like a 2-gallon one, and it's fine, but it's just not. There's a lot of walking back and forth because our spigots, the only water spigots we have are in the backyard, which is why I have been setting up like a watering irrigation system. Help with that. Long hose? I do have a long hose. Hoses are annoying too. I guess what I should do is get another long hose, but just keep it in the front yard. And then whenever I need to use it, just connect the two instead of lugging an entire hose all the way around the house. Right. I incorrectly got a Harbor Freight hose, which is like 50 feet. It's nice, and it doesn't kink, but it's so like heavy duty that it also doesn't roll. Like it doesn't, you can't wrap it up or roll it up. Motionless ice. The girlfriend did have one of those hoses that, like, expands, but like all of them, it sprung leaks. Oh, taking damage, you dingus. Oh, dang, there's no... What were we talking about? I don't know how we got... Oh, the jug. Oh, we were talking about coins, and then we went to the jug, and then seeing if there's an attachment for the jug. Get a hose cart. Yeah. I don't even know if the hose will wrap up in one of those. It's so stiff. True, we should exchange our coins for a hose. You attach the noosel to the hoose. I did order a watering wand. We'll see how that works. That doesn't solve the hose problem, but maybe it solves the having to kneel over and use just a hand gripping noozle. Yeah, it's a pain in the ass whenever I want to wash the cars. I gotta feed the hose through the porch. Start watering your plants from the roof. We gotta get up on the roof to clean the gutters. We also got a lot of moss growing on our roof, too. Use rims as redirection points. I saw that. I saw that TikTok or Instagram story. Or was it you saying it? I don't have that many rims. I just don't have a garage full of rims. I think I saw somebody using tennis balls, but that was when they were washing the car. They put the tennis balls under the tires. And then the tennis balls stop the hose from getting stuck in the wedge of the tires. Life hack. I did not know that was an issue with car washing. You never wash your car, and you got to go around to the other side of the car, and then the hose gets like wedged under the tire, and you got to like shake it out. I gotta set up the rain barrel. Looks like a volcano. The caldera. Which means I gotta get some sort of diverter thingy for the downspout. Which I'm sure exists also. Still feeding squirrels, yes. Still feeding squirrels. Oh, yesterday morning, there was a squirrel eating at the feeder. Oh, I already told this story yesterday. And there was a cat, a neighborhood outside cat that was just like being not very good at being a cat. Whoa, whoa. Does your area allow water collection? That is everybody's concern whenever I mention that. I don't know, but I don't care, and I'm sure they don't care. Nobody cares. Nobody's checking anything. I'm sure they do. Look at this. We could have made oh, I guess it's not solid. I was going to say, that could have been a floating hidey hole if it was solid, like a solid cube. That would have been great. Bloop. Dang it. We got 99 viewers. We got 105 viewers. Thanks for updating at exactly the point I was pointing it out, Twitch. On the dawn of the final 14 hours. Nature. Tetris Land. Interesting. Was that not of interest? The size of that tree. Look at the size of that bugger. Here's a question. What happened to that one chatter during the last subathon who would always join and be like, what did you dream last night? Remember that person? I don't know why I thought of that the other day. I guess if you gotta be real weird if you want me to remember you in chat. I shall try harder. No, Timo Warner, you're trying hard enough. Well, no, Banana Person was this year. But yeah, we haven't seen them since their Banana days, and they were around for like a couple streams after that, but we haven't seen them since. They're a lawyer now. It wasn't Warhammer, fact. It was, I almost said Battletoads? Battletech. And I think that was that not Xavier? I think that was Xavier. Who was like the person running the... No, that was you? That was Delta Whiskey. I was one of y'all with 2-word names. You got your Delta Whiskies, you got your Xavier Penguins, you got your Dravir Sylvanuses. You all get mixed up in my head. Whoa. That was a one-time deal where we watch the history of the BattleTech universe. I think it only really came into fruition when we reached above 2,000 something subs for the years and 3,000 subs. This year we got up to 2,100. Maybe 2,101, I'm not sure. That's a lot of the subs. A lot of the subs what? No, it was 21 because the goal we had, we just reached the 2,100 sub goal. So I set it to the 2,200 sub goal, and we didn't get any closer to it. Oh, have a seat. Where's this torch? There it is. Works too, I guess. Torches, torches, torches. Oh, I almost forgot. Make my safety divots. Safety divots. Let's go to sleep and back up the world. $61,739.28 megabytes. Check it out. You already told us to try it. We're doing all of these things, Minecraft. All right. We're blasting it today. Count 'em, 3 segments so far. Make up for lost time. Got your woofs. Woof. Ah, I'm stuck. There's no creepers. Oh, that's a weird way to do that, but alright. Let's grab Wolfie. And continue west. I feel like if we have that up on the screen, the total subs, that maybe I should come up with an alternate spreadsheet of cumulative sub goals. Not the ones that are on the current list, though. We failed to reach those. I can't just defer them somewhere else.
Tin1 million gifted a tier 1 sub to Wolfie. They have given 111 gift subs in the channel.
A Lorgon 111 of gift subs from Tin1 million. Bothering me. I want to move that up like 5 pixels. The line spacing between the timer and the total subs is bothering me. Hey, I know my graphic design. I know to put an outline. Around text that may show up on a white background. They're a half block off. Yeah, it's fine. Well, I can also put the total bits and tips. But then again, I don't know if that's the sort of thing that will, like, discourage people from continuing to tip and bid. To tip and bit. I know Justin did that. I'm sure other people might, but... Just lie and set it to 0. I'm so poor. I mean, the only positive I could see is if, like, people wanted to reach, like, a bigger number. Like, for... posterity's sake. Or for interest. For number go up purposes. Yes, Armo. Like, oh, it's 848 right now. We gotta get it up to 1,000. The tip and the bip. Oh, Wolfie popped out of that one. A smorgasbord. Excuse me, sir. Have you ever sheared pink sheep during FLoB? Yeah, there was a whole... What season was that? Season 7? Season 8? Where we sheared the pink sheep. That was kind of when we first started, like, celebrating the pink sheep. And then we used all the pink wool that we got throughout the season in the F3 monument. Ooh, ah. It is 13:37. And now it's 13:36. Because that's how time do. Blam! Ah. Blam indeed. Oh. Hey, that's a spawner. So now wait, do we see it? I mean, I see it, but do we actually, for realsy, see it? Did you not kill that pig, Wolfie? I don't know, I can't see it from the surface. It might have a golden apple in it, but I can't see it from the surface. It twasn't meant to be. That's a shame. Are you making up the rules as you go? Absolutely. Wolfie, 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 Wolfie. Oh god, was that lava? Careful, Wolfie. Jeez. Oh, he's getting awful close to it. Oh. Where was that? Am I seeing things? I think I'm seeing things. I don't think that was lava at all. He says as he falls into lava. No, that was lava. Alright, alright. I'm glad. My mind is still of sound. Competence. Sometimes. Where are you going, Kurt? Where are you traveling to? I'm going west, like Fievel. Oh, well, I have to. Yee! Oh, he did it too. Good job. That was a perfect of any diving board we've ever had. Did you experience the recent eclipse? I did not, library. I really wanted to and wish I could have, but I am located about as far as you possibly can be in the continental US from the path, and it just didn't, both time and budget-wise, work out for me to go see it. Did you? Oh, don't go that way. You happen to live in the path of totality and you didn't invite me? Did you see it? It wasn't cloudy? I don't think there's one in 2045. Or is it 2045? Over the west coast. Is it a total solar eclipse? Indeed. Well, I'm glad you got to see it. I mean, like, for the US, yeah, but like a total solar eclipse happens on planet Earth like once every 2 years, give or take. It's just whether or not it happens over a populated or accessible area is the big question. Total eclipses are every 18 months. Yeah, 2017 was the one I saw. The first and only one I've seen from Oregon. Going down here. Checking it out. Oh, just down here. Checking it out. Has it been years since you died in this world? Over 13 years. Because that's when I started. I've never died in this world. Never, ever. Like the shirt says. That could be a record too. It could be, but also it's one that I've never set out for, and I feel like if I say it, it'll only make things more stressful for me. And so if it ever does happen, I would rather it be more of a big whoop sort of situation than an everything is ruined sort of a situation. Ooh, sorry. How long have you been growing the beard? For 13 years. No, I don't know. I don't keep track of it. I was born with this beard. I mean, if I were, like, growing a beard... Ooh. Look at that. Aft. It would be, like, a lot longer, but I've, like, maintained it and cut it back multiple times. But this might be as long as it has been. Definitely my mustache is as long as it's ever been. I'm just letting it go. I'm The struggle is real, though. I'm very much like, I need to get this out of my lips. Oh, hello. Oh. If you ever shave the beard, keep the mustache so we can see. So you can see what? A mustache? Yeah, just like... It's at the length now where it's starting to, like, be trained to stay out of the way. But still, like, drinking out of a cup or eating soup is a real mess. I turn into a filter feeder, a baleen whale. I don't need wool. They make fancy cups for mustaches. That sounds kind of gross. Yeah, I always kept like a weird stubble. You ever meet any of the Yogscast guys? Not in person. Who did we do stuff with? We did stuff with somebody. Was it Sips? If that person is even around anymore or not problematic. There was something we did. I can't remember why or how. If it was like a Mindcrack UHC thing, or if it was like one of the multiplayer games that Justin put together. I can't remember. Yeah, I mean, they know about me. But I mean, they don't really Minecraft anymore, do they? Or do they? I don't know. I don't keep up. You still get out hiking IRL. No. Not as much as the girlfriend would hope I would. She says it was false advertising on my dating profile. We got her. We're bamboozled. No, I don't know. I think ever since, like, COVID, like, being stuck indoors, like all the parks and trails closed and stuff like that, that just, like, knocked back any enthusiasm or interest I had. For some reason. I mean, we do occasionally. We've been in a boot. We went to Mount Rainier last year, and we did a hike or two earlier. But also, like, Juneau is slowing down. Any hikes we do, we really don't bring Juneau anymore, because she can't walk as long. Did I make my beds? I don't think I did. Excuse me. Does hiking in Minecraft count? Well, good night. Thank you very much, Library Ann, for stopping by. Did the girlfriend know about your streaming before y'all met? I mean, yes. It was not on my profile. And in many situations, if it did get brought up, that would be the end of the conversation for many matches. In case you're curious. Yeah, but then, like, she thought it was cool, but then she also says she had one of her friends who's, like, into video games and stuff, like, search me out. Give me the old figuring outs. Oh, dang, you're right, Cone. That's bothering me now, too. Well, I'm going to get rid of that lower one. And replace it with the normal one. You're right. You're right. The line spacing is bothering me. The usage of the word total subs is bothering Cone. He's over there ready to burst. He's turning blue in the face. Well, that I can't change. I can't. That's the Twitch one on the right. Here, I'll maybe fix it. on my right. To my right, your left, my right. It's over there for me. You know what I mean. Obviously, I'm looking through the screen at you. And the screen is a physical object right in front of me that I definitely can see in the real world. Cone. How many people have sent you the cone song? The traffic cone song? From the TikToks or the stories, Instagram reels. Or do I need to send it? Because the girlfriend sent it to me. I would say at least that. Alright, that's what I figured. I'm like, I'm not going to send this to him because I'm sure other people have. Oh, well, that was, I don't know how I did that. Alright. Ooh, that might be lava over there. Alright, programming adjustments. I need to go here. There's that. And there we go. Problem solved. See, we missed 13, 13, 13. Phone did that on purpose. I suppose I should say, like, cumulative subs, or... Hold on, I need to... Oh, damn, why can't I? I want to nudge them up.
Good tea. Nice house.
Do we get 131313 with this?
You can. Thank you, Callahan's, for a $15 tip. New top tip of the day. And you'll gotta wait another 3.5 minutes for 13, 13, 13. Call one current. Well, you know what that means in the lower right. My lower right. I knew it. I knew it. Bernard Lava. But to recognize these things 13 years in. So what else is new? What else? What other little inconsequential details about the stream are bothering you?
Thanks for letting me sit in.
Ain't nothing to it.
The lack of hype train is bothering me.
Thank you, Abby. Our hype train. What would you call that? Aficionado. Steward of the hype trains. Yes, that's pretty good. You're like a cheerleader, a hype train cheerleader. But I feel like there's a better word for cheerleader. Hype train spotter, that's pretty good too. That means multiple things.
Thanks for letting me sit in.
Ain't nothing to it.
Here comes 13 hours 13 minutes and 13 seconds.
They're making it happen.
You may experience the emptiness with me if you wish. Thanks.
New sub in the tub, Mudbone. Thank you very much for those Bezos bucks. Twitch Prime, welcome, and 2 minutes on the timer. Foiled again. I mean, we already had 13, 13, 13. It's just nobody was paying attention at the time. Okay, noises. Go on, get. Go on, get. Mudbone doesn't even know the whole 13, 13, 13 meta. They were just subscribing because they appreciate the FLoB. Somebody post an F3. There we go. That's how far we are.
Thanks for letting me sit in.
Ain't nothing to it.
Now here comes 13 hours 13 minutes and 13 seconds.
Thanks for letting me sit in.
Ain't nothing to it.
Hype train ahoy.
There's a
Come
hype
sit
train.
in on this public transport wonder.
Gotta start the hype train.
Thanks for letting me sit in.
Armonos.
Hype it up.
Hype train. You get new emotes. New emotes are available. We got a tier 1 one yesterday. You're so close to getting that tier 2. I don't know why that's the zombie noise, but it sure is.
Minecraft. Ride the pig.
Hype train hype man.
Hype train hype man. That's a good one too. Boogie noises. That was a loud one.
Glory to you and your house.
Papa works.
Thanks for letting me sit in.
Thanks for subtub for 15 months.
If you can't beat them, join them. For emotes.
We gotta go through level 2 in order to get that level 2 emote. The glory to you. that is a very appropriate. Oh, there were new alerts that I wanted to set up based on a recent Voyager episode we watched. It was something about like, I don't like this game, or I don't want to play this game anymore.
Thanks for letting me sit in.
Ain't nothing to it.
I mean, that's what she says is also pretty good.
Thanks for letting me sit in.
Ain't nothing to it.
That's what she says.
It's funny even though if there's nothing to be added to it.
That's what she says.
It sounded like he said it different that time.
Learning the numbers.
Learning the numbers. Doing the science. Bloink. Man. Well, less than 2 minutes left.
Thanks for letting me sit in.
Ain't nothing to it.
I was supposed to be spending these bits prolonging 13 13 13.
I mean, you still are. Minute 30. Always use some free coal.
That's what she says.
That is what she says.
What's 300?
I guess I gotta come up with something funny for 300. But thank you, Timo Warner. You blasted us through tier 2. Bones is 300. This is Sparta? No, it's gotta be something Star Trek. I mean, or maybe Simpsons. Maybe I gotta bring back one of the... That advertisement had no effect on me whatsoever. Or that's it, I'm going to clown college. Dental plan.
Dental plan.
I still think the funniest timing was when the girlfriend was doing my makeup last year and was doing like the pencil close to the eye and I was freaking out and somebody did that alert and went ah. Good stuff. Alright, so we're all gonna see what the tier 2 emote might be, huh? Ooh, excuse me. Sometimes I see a place and I think we've seen it before. That place back there? I don't know, there are some repetitiones. I mean, literally, not that we could get it to work, but...
Thanks for letting me sit in.
Ain't nothing to it.
There's a TOS Star Trek quote that goes, "Provider 1 bids 300 quatlus for the newcomer."
Oh, that's a good one. Choo choo. Yeah, sometimes it seems like the pop-ups that tell you you've unlocked a new emote aren't working for a lot of people. Oh, excuse me. Which be into which? An emote you can only use in a dog show stream. Of which there are so many on Twitch. Are there? That might not be a joke. I don't know. I'm pretty sure Twitch does not have a sponsorship deal with the American Kennel Club or, you know, Fiskars or whoever else puts up on pet shows.
Here comes 13 hours 13 minutes and 13 seconds.
Here it comes. For those who waited. Yay!
Thanks for letting me sit in.
Ain't nothing to it.
Get ready.
Did it already pass once? Ah, we're so good at video games. Yay! Oh, buddy. Was the Thai place visited yesterday regaled earlier in the stream? Yes, we regaled. And we will regale tonight when we have the leftovers too. Was there an amusing misunderstanding of the spice numbers? No, I understand them now. I understand them. But there was an amusing, all the tables are allegedly reserved, so here you get to sit on the floor, on the floor table. There are no sit-down tables. Is that why you have the funny face? No, I was born with this funny face. That's why. Yeah, lumber, what was the name of the game? Lumberjack Dynasty? But then every other game ended up having a sit-down bench. But yeah, sit-down bench is what is what the little text that popped up on the screen when you look at a bench. And then it was sleep comfortable. Am I back? You sent the stream into another dimension. Another dimension. Another dimension. Another dimension. All right, that was weird.
You're telling me I'm stuck here? With you?
No, I'm stuck here with you. Believe me, a far worse fate.
Another dimension. Another dimension. Another dimension. Another dimension.
Doc Gratis, thank you for the 99 months in the sub and for killing the stream momentarily. And then Tin, thank you for 90 months in the sub tub. And for sparing the stream momentarily.
Thanks for letting me sit in.
Ain't nothing to it.
My excuse? It's my first day.
It's your first day. Well done. Well done.
Well, since we're this close.
Thanks for letting me sit in.
Ain't
This
nothing
close
to
to
it.
what?
Wasn't enough.
Oh, 13, 13, 13. I see.
That's what she says.
Darn it.
Ah, that's the best one. Since we're this close. Pretty good. Pretty good. Yay! Each one gets less and less enthusiastic from me. I enjoy the abrupt start and stop ones. I mean the alerts. Well, I mean, like the "that's what she says" thing. There was like a whole conversation happening with a bunch of people in the ready room, so I like had to cut it close, or else you'd have heard. Oh God! Well, now we know that Wolfie can take a strike from the diamond sword and survive, but not much.
Thanks for letting me sit in.
Ain't nothing to it.
Wolf murder.
Almost. Good lord. Maybe, well, maybe it'll be a good thing when the diamond sword breaks. It's dangerous. This is a dangerous weapon of mass destruction.
That's what she says.
99 month sub-anniversary forever. Wait, no, I was supposed to think of a better one, and I still didn't.
Okay. Did nobody even hear your alert? It was another dimension. Oh, you didn't. Sorry, I should have replayed it. I did a whole song and dance for it and everything. Need I remind you that Wolfie got me down to half a heart that one time, so don't feel too bad. Whoa, where is this block? Where is this block? What block am I breaking here? This is 3 blocks, right? Ha! Ha! Oh, that's the one. Alright. Wolfie, would you get up here so I can make you sit? I hear skeletons. Oh my god, I just pushed him down. Oh, that's nice. That's a pleasant thing to have discovered here. Oh god. I don't have any dirt. Am I in? Oh my god. Yeah, this is why we don't make hidey holes like this. Because it's impossible to see what you're doing. Oh, I guess... Well, dang. Well, now I don't know how to make my bed. Oh, dang, I did not secure the hidey hole very well at all. Oh, god dang it. There we go. Alright. I think they're far enough away that they're not going to cause us a problem. That's a lot of skeletons in there. Alright, I think I'm going to sleep on this side. Because I don't know what the jitter is going to do if I sleep like this. But I think you should go clear that out. I think I'm good. Oh, I did not need that many boats, but here we are. Here we are. There are prizes in the chests. Alright, you know where else there are prizes? It might not let you. I think that's far enough away. Of course, I don't know where or if there are any, like the cave going beneath me is more concerning, that it won't let me sleep. But we're gonna try it. Alright, cross your fingers. I got my sword out, which is almost broken, mind you. I'm fine! It's perfectly cromulent. I don't know why I spawned all the way over here, but I did. $61,813.15 megabytes. So 111. So good at video games. See, and now, tomorrow, when we load the game, all those skeletons will have despawned. Maybe. Maybe not. And we can attack and gain the goods. I don't think they will have despawned, honestly, now that I think about it.